Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakuraso here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mark Watch for you guys today, and we have a lot of buyouts and cards that are going up that I want to tell you guys to get before they skyrocket up in price. So if you guys enjoy these kinds of videos, make sure to smash that like button. Also, good morning, get yourself a snack, do whatever you need to do. Thank you for the love and support on the last couple market watchers. I know I said that in the last video, but the market watchers have been doing exceptionally well because you guys comment, like the video, and are subscribing. I really appreciate it. Remember though, if you want to ask any questions about the market, any cards to go over, please let me know in the comment section below. I love when you guys either give me corrections, tell me cards to go over, anything. I always love to see it, so go ahead and do that. Also, check out my sponsors. Buy anything on TCG Players. My link down in the description below helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Check out Tapio Cards. Use code SAKI 5% off any purchase, and they have a lot of awesome stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck boxes, merchandise. Well, of course they have Yu-Gi-Oh! Merchandise, but like oversleeves, hats, and more. Go check it out. And check out Whatnot. If you use my link to register, you get $15 off your to use on the site, which is awesome. So go check it out. And they have more than just Yu-Gi-Oh! There. So we're going to get right into this. Also, thank you to my YouTube channel members. I appreciate y'all. Chimera, King of the Phantom Beast. This is a card that gets bought out once every 2 months, I feel. And I always tell people, well, now that it's low again, it's probably going to repeat itself. Because I kind of caught this pattern around the second or third time. Right now, you got one here for 70. And then you got 90. Which, if you guys know, this was like a $50 quarter century, goes up to 60, then goes higher, then drops right down. But right now, we're just seeing a bunch of 90s right here, 90, 93. Remember, if you go verify without photos here, it's actually a lot less, 11 listings here. So if you want this card, you got one here for 70 before it skyrockets up. But remember, this card could go back down. But remember, people don't want to open up Duelist Nexus anymore, not just because it's on the chopping block for reprints in a few months, but the set, while it wasn't as bad as people say it was, it's like it had a great card, but only one at a time. This set did not have the best rarity distribution, and definitely could have used a little more firing power. Now, your ultras are going up to 15 here. Now, when half the first page is foreign/unverified, the card is getting bought at a massive rate. $16.50, $19 for your ultra chimeras. So a lot of money here if you have this card. This card was as cheap as $9, $8 at one point. So if you guys got this while it was cheap, good job. You also have Chimera, Guardian Chimera CR. Now, I would not be shocked if this was in 25th. And I did mention that roughly, but I thought the CRs were really nice. They looked really cool. You got 42 for your CRs. This card was always around like 45, 50. 50 for a CR, then 65. In fact, if we go verified here, bottom page here at $100. That is, that's pretty, that goes pretty high. Now, what I would say is if you want this card, it's a gamble. Now, I'm not going to hide around a smoke and mirrors here. This is a medium-ish risk to a medium-ish, maybe a little higher reward here, because you get yours at, like, let's say sub 50 or below. Okay, could go to 100. But if it's in Rarity Collection 2, you'll lose 2025. Because I don't see this card going as below as like $10, but you never know, right? That's the thing about this card. So you got to kind of do the risks here. And you can't really wait the week or two for Rarity Collection. Because look, there's like 3 listings, right? It definitely is a risk if you want to grab this card before it goes up to the moon. But yeah, that's all I got to say about it. Ultra rares, now absolutely don't get this. Now, this actually really irritates me. The ultras are 23.25 here. And do I not have the secrets pulled up? Okay, I do not have the secrets pulled up. So we're going to pull up the secrets here, because this makes me mad. So the ultra rares here, 25 listings, $23, $25. Cool, right? The secrets here are 25, 27. So why are people grabbing this ultra rare? And it has lower listings, guys. 25 listings to 35 listings here. Granted, there's some with pictures here. We take that out. But the listings are roughly about closer to even than you'd think. It does go up to 30. But why are people paying a $2, like not even a $2 difference to get an ultra? You're not saving yourself money by getting an ultra instead of a secret when there's a $2 difference. And it's like, 4% or less of a difference. That's kind of the weird thing, because whenever a card gets reprinted, like as an ultra in Mason Memories, my logic, and this is maybe how it was more back in my day, because players had financial literacy, they would always value the original higher than the reprint. And this did two good things, right? Number one, people are gonna get, some people are gonna get mad at this, but number one, the money you put into the cards, some of it stayed. Which, look, if you're gonna spend hundreds to thousands of dollars in cards, it's not that you don't expect reprints, but it's good to have some of your money still in those cards, number one. But number two, since people knew that the secret was, higher rarity, it looked better usually, the reprints would be a lot less. So people who are on budget players, people who want to downgrade, people who want just to play the card, see if it worked or not, they didn't want to get an expensive or a money-ish version, they had that option. But for some reason now, I'm seeing, especially with Guardian Chimera, this is not a new phenomenon with this card. In fact, this is the card that I use to turn financial literacy. It's just ridiculous. Do not fall for this. Phoenix Chain Secret Rare hat format is getting a lot more popular, and I show people this on stream. This card is getting bought. You have light plays here for about 6 to 11 here, which is a lot more than they usually were, but then you see 20 to 30 here. It does go up really, really quickly here. And remember, people are going to want to sell this, so before it goes up to, a lot of money, you have 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 2 play sets left of Secret Phoenix Chain before it goes up to 20s. So this is a card you wanted, and you actually did not want the ultis, or you wanted a cheaper, nice version, or you just like the 5D Secrets, because 5D Secrets looks good. Here you go. Definitely good half format. Absolute Power Force Phoenix Chains. Now, these are really cheap. $2 here, 2, 3. I think that's really, really good here. Second page, they do go up to about $8.50 here, but that is for a first edition. $8.50 for a light play. Goes up to about $15, bottoming out. But I actually think the Unlimiteds for, like, penny stonks are good. First eds are not bad either, though. Absolutely not. Ultis are 41 at 41 listings. That's kind of cute. I know. It's like, wait, why does this have question marks? What? I actually want to look at this. What is that line? You guys see that, right? This line here? And you see it right here. Is this card? Oh, no. No, guys, I'm so stupid. This is a sleeve. Guys, I so heavy focused on this that, oh my gosh, guys, don't even worry about. Okay, it's in a sleeve. Cool. All right, I'm very stupid. Saki Blender right on camera, but 41-42 for your ultis is not bad at all. Evil Storm Exciton Knight. Now, this is a card that I want to also show for hat format. About $10 here for your secrets. First eds are 12 to about 13 here. This card has always gone up and down. Remember, this is like a mini Zeus here. If you have a rank 4 engine, this is definitely a must-have. I still think this card is amazing. It's just we're past the rank 4 toolbox era. Which, if you guys don't know what that era was, basically we would get crazy rank 4s. Like, your extra deck would be mostly rank 4s. And it felt very normal back then. And as a player myself, I absolutely loved it. Like this card, Silent Honor Arc. I played Medolce, so Queen Tiramisu. But yeah, about $12 for this card. Condemned Witch. Secrets are about $9, goes up to $10, $11 for your secrets here. This was in a top 32 list. I think a few, but I saw like a top 16 where they were playing Condemned Witch in the side deck, because if they wanted droplets, they would use this to get the droplets, and the normal summon wasn't that necessary. I believe they were on Snake Eye, but this is not a new way to play Condemned Witch. Whenever droplets is super popular, Condemned Witch is always considered. This card has also been used to search another card like Forbidden Chalice, which is a nice little negate here. If I actually do really like this card. Now, honestly, if this had a different effect, a way to tribute to special, like say main phase 2 or something, this card would be absolutely busted. I still think, honestly, it is a fantastic card. If this also said if it was tributed, that would be amazing as well. Because I did consider trying to test this in Voiceless Voice, but it just didn't look good on paper either. But these are about $10. You do have the reprint versions of these. I think $10 is very fair for this card. Definitely not bad. I want to see if Forbidden Chalice shows up here. There's also the Melodious builds playing this, I guess, too, seeing this. Because it actually can special summon the fairies as well, which is cool. Darkest Diabolos of the Lair. These are $4, going up to $8, $13. This card has never had a reprint. It's weird because the spell has got reprinted twice. Lilith got reprinted 2 or 3 times. Konami has not reprinted this card for some reason. I don't know why either, but I guess it's finally showing its age. These were always $2, but now they go up quite high. So if you have this card, I mean, it's a free structure deck card worth money. Ice J, Jamor, a Jiren. Now, someone recommended me go over some water support, some water cards. Shoutouts to you. Now, this is a card that, oddly enough, until this week, I kind of forgot about because I actually had this in a 5-card Saturday trade binder at $2. And I talked about next year being the year of water, them skipping Photon Hypernova, which now they're not skipping Photon Hypernova, which is just odd. Same with Power of the Elements. But I still talked about this card, and right now, they're about $5, going up to 6 here. You go near mint here, yeah, about $6. You know, goes up to $8 right here, and people are buying this as you see the spike over here. A lot of sales just in May alone here. People really are hyping up this card. We go more sales. I mean, still in May. This is fantastic for an older ultra from a set. I think this is not a bad card to get right now, but the issue is you should have got this when it was cheap at 2-3. But if you think you need this card, I mean, $5 is $5. Ice Jade ran a Jiren. As we get closer to the, not the Hidden Arsenal set, but the Dual Terminal set, this is a card that Ice Barriers require. Now, Ice Barriers is actually a really good deck. I actually want to play $8. Not bad at all. If you want to play Ice Barriers, I think you gotta just bite the bullet and get it now. I always thought this card would be like $1 cheaper 1 point, but they never were too cheap. But Galaxy Satellite Dragon. Now, we went over this card when it was bought out. It was about $4 or $5 here. I'm not yawning today because I got my coffee, guys. You guys drink coffee, by the way? But we went over this in stream a few weeks ago when the Galaxy support dropped midstream. I guess that like they love, same with the ABC stuff. They love dropping support to me midstream. You guys love it when I go over it. So I actually like keeping Tuesday's night stream. Galaxy Satellite Dragon though was a card that was bought to a few dollars. It's hard for the graph to show it if it's like a day or two, by the way. That's one thing people don't realize. But right now, for your, let's say your near mints, first ed, these are about $1 here. Goes up to $2. This is a card that's going to see some play in that deck, and it has no reprint. So, if you guys want to grab this, hey, it's only $1. It could go up, especially a lot of things people don't understand to do. And I'm actually going to do this with another card over here. That got bought out is they don't go over a card that's been bought out after a few weeks where it's settled at all that. This card went right back down to being $1, but it could go back up during support because there's this pattern that I've seen where support gets announced, cards get bought out. 3 weeks go by, cards 2-3 weeks go by, maybe a month, cards go back down. We start approaching the support 2 weeks before, week and a half, cards get bought out again. Just a pattern I've seen. Ghoster 107. I love this Ghoster a lot, actually. $42 for your unlimited, $47. Your first eds, though, are $50. And then your near mints are $68, $80. This card has been $100 before, funny enough. I think a lot of people who want this card / collecting this card have always had this card. That's the thing about Ghosters and core sets, is since you're getting them 1 per case, and people actually are, you know, bought cases back then, and a lot, you know, the ghost rares were a little more plentiful. The people who have them already have them. So these Exo ghost rares, you think that would be worth a lot more money, just aren't. C107 ultis are like 15. I think that's fine. You know, about 15 here. The Supers OG. This card does have a reprint that's like $1 or something. But if you want, if this card is part of the combo, I mean, you have a mid-range rarity, $1.40. $2, and it's for a clean Zexal Super. Can't go wrong with that. 24 listings, ain't that much. Buster Blader, this was, I think, either like the Greek like event or something. By the way, I'm Greek, so I didn't even know Greece had Yu-Gi-Oh events really, because I always heard the scene wasn't that great, wasn't that big there. But this was probably back in like 2016, and I've never heard about the Greek scene much at all. So very interested if anyone has knowledge about that, how the Greek scene really is. $4 here, 10 goes up to 15 here for your OG Buster Bladers. These cheap ones at 4 are pretty good. This is also a collectible card as well because it has Buster Blader. So $4 to $5 for these OGs. I would definitely grab this before it hits double digits. The did I not have the Mega Pack? Oh, here it is. Mega Packs, I got one here for 3, goes up to 6, 7. I would just grab the OG though, if you could. Bust Dragon Queen of Tragic Endings. Now, this is a card that got bought out. Now, originally, I did hear something about Voiceless Voice, and I told people, I went out like a 2-minute rant, please do not buy bullshit cards. But then someone told me it was with one of the Crystal Beast decks and Edison as well. So I did my research on it, and it definitely is, as well as, but I have seen the Voiceless voicemail. That was the first thing I saw, and someone else told me about it, so weird coinky dink. Now, I went back to look at what these are, and right now, you got about, 14 bucks here, for your mints, it goes up to 15. Your first ends, though, are about 18, 24. I would not buy this card, to be perfectly honest with you. Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. People are considering seeing this in 25th. And I do too. Now, Cherries is a card. Now it's $9. Goes up to 10, 11. Cherries is a card that is always seen play in like the first 4 or 5 days of a format. And then everyone drops it. I think a lot of people just don't like running this card. It just is what it is. But 10 bucks for an ulti is not bad. I can't see this drop too much, even if we get the quarter century, because the ulti's already $10 damn dollars. Like, people don't want to get rid of them, probably, but that's just me. Spirit Reaper Champion Pack 3. These are 445, 500 bucks. And then you have the foreign ones here. The Italian one's kind of cool, but without photos, this card's just quick $400 or $500. I like GOAT, and I know that how collectible this card is, but personally, when I look at GOAT cards specifically, I just look at them and I think to myself, I would rather have the 500 and just dump it into the stock market. Like, I know a lot of people watching my market watch are like, man, what card should we invest into? What cards should we get when we go up? I definitely think there's a point where I look at a card and I'm like, I put this in the stock market and I put it, and if you guys don't know, I do stocks. I have done stocks, and I still do stocks. Don't talk about too much on this channel at all. I don't have another, channel to show you on that. It's just, I tell you this, I do stocks. I brought the knowledge to the Yu-Gi-Oh market. And there's definitely a point where you could look at cards like this and be like, you know what? If I invest this into some real estate, perhaps, right? Maybe something with high dividends, boom. I could let it kind of grow for absolutely no reason and just see an emergency fund very, very quickly. And that's if I have one copy of this, not a playset. Playset's crazy. That's kind of how I see this card. To be honest. Now, Paladin Oracle Mahad. Now, if you guys did not see, yesterday I uploaded a mystery pack opening. And I know this isn't a pack opening channel, but I still like to open up packs once in a while for fun. And usually they don't do well, but I am running a Firewall giveaway ulti in that video. So if you guys want an Ultimate or Firewall Dragon, which, let's show Firewall Dragon, might as well, right? Go check it out. You don't even have to watch the video fully to enter. So, and a lot of people get upset when like YouTubers say that, but no. With the requirements I put, you just have to be there for 5-10 seconds. But $8, $10, but you could watch it because it's really fun. Goes up to 11, so it kind of goes up a little bit. I remember the score was like 7-8. I mean, granted, it's still kind of 7-8 here, but it does go up here. Just a nice ulti to grab. But I'm giving away one of these, and the mystery packs were really good. I got them from Heart of the Pack. Shouts to him. Really love his channel, and it's a really fun mystery pack opening. A lot of people were saying, I don't like mystery packs, or hey, I think they're a ripoff, but I really like these. Right, so I would give that mystery box video a chance. I might pin it or something as well, so you could check it out after. Because there's not as many people entering the giveaway as I thought. Anyway, we pulled a Mahad there. It's the only thing I'm gonna spoil. And I thought this was a $5-6 card. And someone corrected me. They're like, no, it's not $5-6. And I checked that day actually as well, because I wanted to see how much the pools were, right? And these are about $9-10 here. For your secret Mahads, 10, 11, which is crazy to me, that they are actually that money, but it is a collectible card. I also want to look at these right here. This was a promo, not for Speed Duel, but it was like a OTS or something. They're 190 here. They're pretty rare, 345. I don't think people really want to buy this card, TBH, but the sales history isn't really there, but I still think it's a cute card to buy, actually. It's a card I have a little interest in myself, personally, but this is kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! History, because people don't remember this card. Ferris here is also about 20 listings, 16. Goes up to $20 here. Rare people want 3 of this as well, so, Increase got bought out at one point. They're at 17, 18. Now they're about 12, 13, so hasn't really, 15, hasn't really gone down like crazy. Remember, people want the highest rarity hero cards. Hey, Increase. Maybe we'll see it 25th, but I don't know. It's not impossible that they give us Increase as a quarter century. And then we have Chaos Ancient Gear Giant for our last card today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the longer market watch. Remember, let me know what cards we'll go over in the next Mark Watch in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe. I think we're like 2 subs off of 4,900. So I think the sub gains this month have been quite slow because I think I entered with like needing 22 subs, maybe 20. And yeah, about a sub a day. But hey, growth is growth, right? But these are $9, goes up to 30. Nobody should get this at 30. I was talking about this on stream. This is a card that's always been $1 to $2 for a while now. Now, granted, I see this here, but if you go to the year graph, maybe it shows that like, yeah, you know, $1, $2 here. I always remember seeing this card very, very, very cheap. But hey, it's gone up now. So if you have bulk, you might have this because this is the Raging Tempest, like special edition super. This is a card that some players will definitely have in their bulk. Might as well check up on this card as well real quick. The secrets are, well, you have the ultras here at about, well, you have a light play here near mint for 10, and they go up to 20 very quickly. Ballista is 16, 18, 20 bucks here. I actually want to click this because there's a comment that caught my attention. That's $1. These are dollars right here. So you have $1 rare now in that bulk, but you also have the ancient rares here that are worth $5, which is crazy to me. People are buying this, which is insane. But this set was just, collectors loved it, and I don't blame it. It was a full collector set. With that being said, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.